All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh, yes, sir.
Gosh.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Welcome everyone to 2K's coverage of the FBSL. For 2K Sports, I'm Blake Suniga with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We have a fun one for you tonight. It's Paris FC Basket hosting Nanterre Elite. Some great young talent on these teams.
And the name to watch tonight for Nanterre is Benoit Lambert. He's long been regarded as one of the up-and-coming French talents, and he'll look to leave his mark here tonight.
And the Paris has their own prospect making his debut. MP comes in from the U.S., and you'll get to see him in action.
And a bit of a strange path for MP to come over to France, but he'll have plenty of chances to show what he can do as Nanterre is a sound basketball team.
And a lot of great talents on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day.
And Nanterre Elite with possession. To the inside. Lambert's shot is good.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
And it's Edwards with the jam.
Great job to hit his teammate on the move.
Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Drops in the tray. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
After the three on the other end, you had to know MP was itching to hit a three of his own.
Peltier outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Ahern. Faked in off the glass.
It's good to see Ahern being assertive inside. He's got a good sense for when he wants to score.
Outside Marks. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Chauvet. Ahern with the rebound. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
Well, you got to get Illich harder than that if you want to prevent him from scoring. Terrific poise.
Marshall outside. Peltier outside. Pass to Chauvet. They need this. That one, no good. Harris with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Spins. Here's Illich. Hits it from three-point range.
How to defend this shot at Illich? I mean, this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
There's a screen. Three-pointer Chauvet. Chauvet missing again. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe.
Here's FC basket, call time. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Ahern behind the arc. Rebound by Nanterre. And for the young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Harris trailing. Edwards with the ball. Chauvet covering. Yep, that one goes.
I like how MP is right there to ensure they capitalize on the fast break. This guy, he doesn't waste opportunities.
Pass to Chauvet. Defended by Edwards. Shoots. And once again off the mark by Nanterre. MP on the wing. Now here's Leduc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Edwards.
This is what you have to realize about MP. He can get points anytime he wants, but he's also unselfish.
Now here's Chauvet. Guarded by Dumont. Here's Bleu. And it's off from three-point range.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt, Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Outside Marks. Pass to Girard. Connects from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got an unusual skill set for a big man.
Ripped away. Down low. Here's Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Lambert can certainly hammer it home, especially when he's given ideal position.
There's Edwards with the three. And he misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Left side Chauvet. From 15 feet away, Harris grabs the miss. Left side Edwards. Monsieur with the screen. Pass to Leduc. And the three ball is good.
It's so hard to contain him. He gets it done however he has to do it.
Outside Marks. Here's Girard. Lambert. Monsieur defending. The rebound by Monsieur. Now Paris FC basket with it. Trailing by 2. And MP on the wing. Tries the spin move. Again. And it's Paris.
All right, a little old school stuff from MP, going with the midi.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Girard. Bleu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Chauvet. That shot, no good. And now Paris on the break. They earn a good look. No good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talents, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. And a Chauvet missing.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Such a wide open look.
Well, you have to love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
To the paint. It's stolen by Ahern. Fast break Paris. Nice shot by Elich.
And the league continues to grow. This is good, sound basketball.
Absolutely. Whatever they discussed during the break has worked. They've really been executing well since halftime.
You got to tip your hat to this coaching staff.
Lambert. And again, unable to change momentum here. Nice shot by Elich. And Bogey Elich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lazar, who replaced in Madrid, Elich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Peltier outside. Harris grabs the miss.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Pass to Zadirko. Outside Elich. Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. Elich again.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Here's Marks. It's Peltier on the wing. And Peltier with the slam.
Look at the two guard getting up there. Frankie Peltier showing off his hops.
Outside Edwards. Baseline try. It doesn't go for him. Outside Marks. Peltier outside. And a great assist that time by Marks.
There's Frankie Peltier helping the team stretch out that defense.
Outside Edwards. Back to Dumont. Edwards. Pass to Dumont. Elich. Held by Marchand. Elich, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
What a shot by Marks. That's a tough one to judge, and he nailed it.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that. I think maybe they got that one wrong.
It could go either way. The shot's finally dropping for them in bunches, and the complexion of this game has changed.
That was the only thing that could have brought them back in this game. Everything had to start falling. Boy, have they gotten hot.
Back to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Outside Marks. It's Peltier on the wing. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Ahern. Edwards. Portier right side. And Paris, another triple.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Pass to Girard. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been... And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are... Outside Elich. Back to Edwards. Pass to Elich. Out to Edwards. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Paris FC basket with another miss. And here's Chauvet. To the middle. Here's Peltier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
There's Edwards with the three. Doesn't go for him. Nanterre trailing here. Shoots. There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
That's a big bucket right there. Peltier knew his team needed one, and he stepped up.
Edwards up top to the inside. Sadirko, good.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Inside, here's Lambert. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just so poised out there. Lambert doesn't really care about the situation. He's always ready to deliver.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Dumont. No good on the three.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but he got lucky.
Sadirko outside. Throws it up high.
Unselfish play by Sadirko. Sets his man up perfectly.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the paint. Here's Lambert. Good, and Marchand gets the assist.
Zero fear. Lambert makes it look like a pickup game.
Outside Edwards. The three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Peltier outside. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And just when you thought the fans were starting to go berserk, a silencer on the other end. Potential game-saving three right there.
We'll see, Tim, but one way or the other, some fantastic drama unfolding.
What a game.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
Lambert from outside. Edwards with the rebound. Peltier with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Buries it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you talk about getting back into a game. Another three-pointer from him getting that much closer.
Well, he knows all about that. I mean, most of his points have come on the three-point shot today.
And they're going to need a few more, Brian, to make this game closer.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Nanterre. Off the inbound pass. Sinks it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Well, this is where Lambert actually wants to be, shooting it from the outside, showing his range. A smart foul there to try to extend the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Outside for Marks. And there's the 3-second violation. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game. That'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Yeah, my focus is always going to be on winning. I've made no secret that I want to play in the NBA, so I know that Benoit is a big-time prospect here, but I'm here to work on my game, become the best player I can be, and help my team get wins.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait, I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No, look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep.